Stadium. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game he did have a conversation with his star wide receiver. He understands all of the sacrifices he made to come back to school and give it all for this team this year. There is a lot of Heisman talk, but he said the only talk you need to worry about is between you, your quarterback, and your teammates. Focus on doing your job, and the Heisman and all that attention might come down the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Canes kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide left, it's Bussey. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Reed. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They boot it away. Fields the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. At the 45 on his way. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. The run inside. It's Kringle. Got enough for the first down. He's up to 55 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. And the Canes have it with a first and goal. Driving forward, it's Compton. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll try it over the left side. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted a 4th down to keep the drive going.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Throwing Reed. Here comes the heat. Left side, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Keeps it on the ground. They've got him corralled.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
The ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Keeps it moving. It's Owens. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. He's up to 57 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance. Seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
Run in the red zone. It's Owens. Ripping through the defense. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great job by the back on the option.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a crease. It's Pringle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The handoff. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Throwing, Mensah. Under pressure. Turns it upfield. And they swarm him under.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with.
It's a running room. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Pringle. Nowhere to go.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. Here's Mensah to throw. They're all over it. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense finally got some momentum going their way. The offense has had some success. Now you got them in the perfect situation, predictable situation, 3rd and long passing situation. Now I'm going to get my speedsters on the field and get ready to rush the quarterback.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Making the adjustment on the play. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Pringle. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Cuts it upfield. It's Owens. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Reed to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Finds his man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And the Aggies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, it's Owens. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to the R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Defense might bring the house here. Using his legs, it's Owens. Finds a crease at the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Mensa. Out wide right, it's Kringle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to go up top on second down. Still looking. He's going to run it. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert for second and short. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Look out! And down he goes.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Season alley. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Reed rushes on, and it's a sack.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down. On the run, it's Owens. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Reed. Still looking to his right. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Johnson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on second down. He's going to let it go. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate to have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
One more snap coming before halftime. Play fake, Marcel Reed. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the #1 team, the Texas Longhorns.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
And it's the Seminoles, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And that's now victory #1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Running inside. It's Pringle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Pringle. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
And the Hurricanes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Quick give. It's Pringle. Enough to move the chains. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Just left that ball well short. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Complete in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to run, it's Pringle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Throwing, Mensah. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Hurricane! They take the lead here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Reed. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, Reed. Buys time to his left. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. If he wanted to throw the football, you can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out wide right, it's Craver. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established. And this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well. But they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success. And they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We've reached the brink, and Texas A&M leads it. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Tight end now in motion. Here's Mensah to throw. Right side, it's Pringle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. He unleashes a long one. Catch inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
I like the aggressive
first down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Out wide right, it's Lofton. Touchdown, Canes! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking for space. It's Owens. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
A&M comes back out with another first down. The give to the left side. Might have a chance. Gives him the big stiff arm. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the back. Hard running there. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try the left side. Down he goes.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing and you need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And, man, that's just something you don't want to see a lot of as a defense, man. You don't want that running back getting to the 2nd level where your defensive backs now have to make plays. Those guys are paid to cover. And, yes, they are paid to cover wide receivers, to make sure that they don't get open, not to make tackles consistently. So the defensive line, the linebackers, got to do a better job stopping this run.
They'll run it. It's Owens. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me 1 more stop.
And he tacks on the extra point. Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. And the returner will be knocked down.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Mensah makes the grab, and there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball. And then
there he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Press center down's going to the air. He'll pull it down. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Out wide left, it's Jacobs. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. And the Canes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Rush right in his face. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
Man, these are those situations as a defense, you know exactly what's coming. I'm going to play deep. The ball goes up in the air. If it's even close to a jump ball situation, I'm not trying to catch it. I'm batting the ball down, swatting it down, getting it to the ground so I don't get one of those miraculous tips and catches for a touchdown.
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. He tries to take the top off. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it.